英単語学習総集編その2ナンバー11からナンバー20。この動画は難しめの単語定義を長めの英文で説明、聞きながら単語の意味を推測することでリスニング内容理解力を高めます。それぞれの動画の後にクイズがあるよ。まもなく動画が始まります。2番目の単語はオフセット。単語の意味を推測しながら聞いてみましょう。
Okay, let's start. To offset means to balance or reduce the bad effect of something by doing something else. It is like using one action to cancel out another. You can use offset in situations where something causes harm, cost, or stress, and you want to lessen it. For example, if a car creates pollution, planting trees can help offset the damage. If you eat a lot of sweets, you might exercise to offset the extra calories. Companies may offset their carbon emissions by supporting clean energy projects. That's all about offset. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。オフセットの意味は？オフセットは〇〇を相殺するという意味の動詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。3番目の単語はshiver。単語の意味を推測しながら聞いてみましょう。
Okay, let's start. To shiver means to shake slightly because you are cold, scared, or excited. It is a small, fast movement that your body makes without control. You can use shiver in many situations. For example, people often shiver when they go outside in the winter without a coat. Someone may also shiver when they hear a scary story or feel nervous before speaking in front of others. Sometimes, people shiver with joy or excitement too. The word shows a quick body reaction to strong feelings or cold temperatures. That's all about shiver. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。shiverの意味は？shiverは震えるという意味の動詞です。いつです。まもなく動画が始まります。最初の単語はascertain。単語の意味を推測しながら聞いてみましょう。
Okay, let's start. To ascertain means to find out something for sure, usually by checking, asking, or doing research. It is used when you want to be certain about a fact or detail. You can use ascertain in both formal and everyday situations. For example, a doctor may do tests to ascertain the cause of an illness. A student might check several websites to ascertain the correct answer to a question. A person could call a friend to ascertain the time of a meeting. The word is often used when careful effort is made to confirm information. That's all about ascertain. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。ascertainの意味は？ascertainは〇〇を確かめる、突き止めるという意味の動詞です。2番目の単語はendow。まもなく動画が始まります。単語の意味を推測しながら聞いてみましょう。
Okay, let's start. To endow means to give something valuable, such as money, talent, or a special quality. It can refer to both gifts from people and natural abilities someone has. You can use endow in different situations. For example, a rich person may endow a school with money to build a library. A charity may be endowed with funds from donors. We can also say someone is endowed with kindness, meaning they naturally have a kind heart. The word is often used in formal writing, but also appears in everyday English when talking about gifts or abilities. That's all about endow. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。endowの意味は？endowは〇〇に寄付する、授けるという意味の動詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。3番目の単語はenrage。単語の意味を推測しながら聞いてみましょう。
Okay, let's start. To enrage means to make someone extremely angry. When someone is enraged, they feel a very strong and sudden kind of anger. You can use enrage when talking about actions or events that cause people to lose their temper. For example, unfair treatment can enrage a student or worker. Breaking someone's favorite item might enrage them. If someone is lied to again and again, it may enrage them over time. The word is stronger than just upset or angry and shows intense emotion. That's all about enrage. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。enrageの意味は？enrageは〇〇をひどく怒らせるという意味の動詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語はフリクション。
Okay, let's start. Friction means the resistance that happens when two things rub against each other. It can also describe tension or conflict between people. You can use friction in both science and everyday situations. For example, friction between your shoes and the floor helps you walk without slipping. In machines, too much friction can cause parts to wear out. In social situations, friction can happen between friends or coworkers when they argue or disagree. The word can be used for both physical force and emotional tension. That's all about friction. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。フリクションの意味は？フリクションは摩擦不応という意味の名詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語はイントロスペクション。
Okay, let's start. Introspection means thinking deeply about your own thoughts, feelings, and actions. It is a quiet and personal way to understand yourself better. You can use introspection when someone spends time alone to reflect. For example, after an argument, a person might do some introspection to understand their own mistakes. Writers and artists often use introspection to explore their emotions. People may also practice introspection during meditation or journaling to grow as a person. It helps people learn from their past and make better choices in the future. That's all about introspection. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。イントロスペクションの意味は？イントロスペクションは内省、自己反省という意味の名詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語はdehydrate。
Okay, let's start. To dehydrate means to lose water, especially from the body. When a person or thing is dehydrated, it becomes dry and may not work properly. You can use dehydrate when talking about people, animals, or food. For example, after running in the sun without drinking water, a person may dehydrate and feel weak or dizzy. Some fruits are dehydrated to make dried snacks like raisins. In science or cooking, people may dehydrate materials to preserve them. The word is often used when water loss causes problems. That's all about dehydrate. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。ディハイドレートの意味は？ディハイドレートは〇〇を脱水する、〇〇から水分を抜くという意味の動詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語はドラウト。
Okay, let's start. A drought is a long period of time with little or no rain. During a drought, the ground becomes dry and water becomes hard to find. You can use drought when talking about nature, farming, or water problems. For example, farmers often suffer during a drought because their crops cannot grow without water. Rivers and lakes may shrink or dry up. People may be asked to use less water at home during a drought. Droughts can also lead to wildfires or food shortages if they last a long time. That's all about drought. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。ドラウトの意味は？ドラウトは干ばつ日照りという意味の名詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語はクラミ。
Okay, let's start. Crummy means very bad or low in quality. It is a casual word people often use when they are disappointed or unhappy with something. You can use crummy to describe days, places, or things. For example, someone might say they had a crummy day if everything went wrong. A crummy hotel may be dirty, noisy, or uncomfortable. If you study hard but get a crummy grade, you might feel frustrated. The word is often used in everyday conversation to talk about things that don't meet your expectations. That's all about crummy. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。クラミーの意味は？クラミーは嫌な、薄汚れた、質の悪いという意味の形容詞です。お疲れ様でした。和訳付きやシャドーイング用の動画は概要欄をチェック。チャンネル登録お願いします。